Okay, I think I've waited long enough. Welcome to the next part. If it seems very sudden, that's because it is. We're picking up right where we left off on this last episode. My name is Doug. Welcome to this episode of the Let's Play. This is Kingdom Hearts, and the protagonist boy here, Sora, has just lost his world and he's jumping for joy. We're in this new, strange, mysterious town called Traverse Town, and we're going to try to figure everything out. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this chest that's been floating up here. And we got a mithril shard. We're going to use that for item synthesis later, but that's not going to be until much later in the game, but I'm just kind of happy I got that now because that chest was kind of bugging me. So, Traverse Town. It's a place where people who have lost their worlds end up in. So we're going to talk to some of these people now. I keep seeing new faces today. An odd pair walked by a little while ago. This guy looks like Tidus because it uses like the same model, but it's not him. But as a little kid on my crappy TV in PlayStation 2, it looked like Tidus, and I was convinced it was him, and I thought he was just being rude for not being happy to see Sora. This is a Moogle. He is from Final Fantasy VII, I think. Moogles have appeared in a lot of different Final Fantasies in like different forms and variations. These guys are shopkeepers, and they run the synthesis. I hate that word. The synthesis shop. This guy's just walking around though. Seeing all this town will take some time, Kupo, especially for newcomers. Even if you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. This town has grown as people have lost their home and worlds come here. It's easy to get lost in such a big, sprawling place. Be careful. Yeah, sorry if you don't like the voices. Not sorry, I enjoy making them, so that's what this is going to be about, because if the cutscene's not voiced, I'm voicing it. People with nowhere else to turn come to this town. Where am I from? That's none of your business. Don't ask that question here. Everyone's got an unhappy past. I love the way the characters look, because it's just like so Disney-esque. It's really... You know, it's a Disney game, but like they feel like they've walked out of like a Disney story, but like they have a certain maturity to them. This is the item workshop, Kupo. We'll research an item synthesis, and super weapon forging. I hate that word, and I'm going to screw up every time I say it, so get ready for it. That door leads to the 2nd district. Beyond that lies the 3rd district. Go. 2nd district. Hey, it's the same guy we just saw. Right? He lost his heart, and that is actually terrifying. It's those creatures from the island. So one thing we can now get is money when we destroy these shadows. And it's literally called money. I'm not just saying that to be simple. They just decided to call the money money. And I like that. It adds to like that Disney charm of the games. And the reason why I'm focusing on picking this up is that after this disappear and I want to get as much money as possible, because this crap's hard to come by later in the game, so bear with me. Alright. So, one thing that you'll notice is that if we walk through one door, Donald and Goofy seem to walk through another. So, and so I don't know if you noticed it, but here's another example of Donald and Goofy coming like right where you came from. Where is he? Leon! I'm not going to do any impressions or spot-on impressions of the Disney characters because there's a reason why their voices are iconic. Like, literally, like, the voice actors who do these voices, they have to study under the people who, like, do them. And it's, like, such an intense process that, like, I'm not going to be able to do it, and it'd be insulting to them to even try to do it. So I'm just going to try to be funny, but I'm not going to be able to do a Donald, a Goofy, or a Mickey impression. Sorry. Not really sorry, you know, like that's kind of my choice on the whole matter of their voices. Where's the other one? There he is. I think these guys are... Okay, that's enough. I know, like, that fight in particular will last a very long time, so I'm not gonna dally with it. Kinda wobbly. Guess I can't climb it now. Yeah, one thing I like about Kingdom Hearts, along with its world building, is its world design. And what I mean by that is that there's a lot to this game that you can explore at one time, but when you come back after gaining new abilities, so much more is like opened up to you for you to explore and see, and I think that's really, really cool and something I really love about this game in particular. Like, they do a good job with it in other games, but this one in particular, it seems like they just like sculpted the game to be like, to reward you for coming back later after you've gotten like a new ability or something. Like, my general rule in RPGs is that if you're fighting an enemy, usually don't run away from it. I kind of broke that rule a second ago because, like, I know that fight lasts a long time from experience. But I'm going to try to handle most of the fights that I come across by following that rule. Like, that was my rule in Final Fantasy 1, it's going to be my rule in Final Fantasy 2, and it's going to be my rule here. And I've got a pretty decent amount of money now, so... I'm not going to explore too much of Traverse Town right now because it is a pretty big world, and we're going to be seeing a lot of it because you visit this place multiple times throughout the story. And there's a whole lot of content that we need to get to pretty soon here, so after I finish wiping up these guys, we'll get right back to it. Man, I love this music.
Come on! Come on!
So one thing I wanted to show off very quickly here is the item shop. Because it's run by none other than Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and I don't know which one is which. They sell potions, high potions, ethers, which restore magic points. I haven't talked about magic at all. And tents, which fully restore the HP of the party, but you can only use them in the main menu. Actually, one thing we will do is not only can you buy, you can also sell. You can sell those pretty stones you got for 100 money apiece. And with that, just because we're kids doesn't mean we can't run a business. I'm in charge of keeping the shop clean. Now my bedroom, that's tougher. Welcome. Want to buy something or sell something? Let's chat. Our shop has all sorts of stuff for sale. And occasionally they'll rotate and have different things to say about the whole matter of it. Now we're going to go back to the accessory shop and talk to Sid. Still haven't found him? Keep your chin up. Take another look around town. What do you need? And he says the same thing. You can also buy accessories from Sid. So, what'll it be? Alright. He sells Protect Chains, Fire Rings, Blizzard Ring, Thunder Ring, Ability Stud, and the Obsidian Ring. All really cool and useful at different points in time. I'm not going to be buying them right now. But it's something to consider later on once you get a little bit more money and you find yourself in those situations. I'm going to quickly save the game and then we will get right back to it because once we get going it's not going to stop. So I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and I'm going to cut this portion out. So see you in a second. Okay, I'm back. I like the fact that I'm editing this so that way I can just, quickly cut that stuff out. And also, it's one of the fun things about streaming and not having people to,
Who are you?
Entertaining, and this is a cutscene I need to shut off.
And they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What? There's no way you're getting this.
Alright. Then have it your way.
This guy's Squall. He is from Final Fantasy VIII. He is a boss that I mentioned that you can actually lose against. You get a reward if you manage to beat him though, which I'm going to be careful that I do. This boss fight's kind of fun because you have this whole area of the first district to fight in. And he hits hard, and I'm being very careful not to die.
Come on! Here!
Alright, I know we're getting close to beating him.
Come on! Here!
There we go.
No way.
Got 30 XP and we beat him.
Now you're gonna...
Barely. Actually, this is pretty
you're
fitting
slipping,
considering how much
Leon.
it took us.
I went easy on him. Looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot
That's
worse.
Yuffie. She's from Final Fantasy VII. This was a new cutscene actually that was added in for Final Mix, so they didn't have any English dialogue to go with it, so it's actually going to be completely silent. So I can talk over this one. I'm not going to talk over it completely, but still. Where am I? Sora! Kairi! That seems like a very malevolent presence.
Gosh, there's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you?
That's Aerith. She's also from Final Fantasy VII.
Come on, lazy bum. Wake up. You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one. Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay. You know there are many other worlds out there, besides your castle and this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret, because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
And Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered.
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red. First we need the key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
I really like that cutscene a lot. Because it's like one of those... It's world building. Like, it's explaining what this weapon is, what the enemies we were fighting are. They're called Heartless. It just... And it does so in such like a natural way. Like, yeah, it's exposition. But it's, you know, characters talking about the world around them. And, you know, it's impossible to explain how things work in a story 100% without exposition. And I think this is it done right. It just feels natural, you know, like there are a lot of questions the player has that the story lets you ask before they answer them. I think that's the difference between good and bad exposition, is when the story presents these questions for you, makes you ask them, and then answers them, rather than answering questions that haven't, you know, that you don't have yet. And I think that's where Kingdom Hearts narrative really works well. So, we're gonna talk to her. I've heard that the Keyblade can open all sorts of locks. Give it a try the next time you find a treasure chest or door lock. Like this here. And we get an elixir, a very useful item that will restore all your HP and MP, and we're going to save that for a very, very rainy day. Going to save the game here. Still not going to call it though, because we've got a fair little bit of content left. Sooner or later, the Heartless will find you. You best prepare yourself. Prepare myself? To fight for your life. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yuffie, let's go join Aerith. She should be there by now with the other visitors. Leon!
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
Simple humor. I love it. Don't bother with the small fry. Find the leader. Let's go. Unfortunately, we will be dealing with the small fry.
Come on!
Because them is good money. And the XP. Awesome, we got another level. I think that's level 7. Yep, we're at level 7. Awesome.
Come on! Come on!
And here's the little chest. What do we got? A potion. Awesome. There we go. Alright, that restored most of what we lost before. gonna have to be a little more careful about them from now on. Really, you know, I'm not too worried about using them up. You know, like, healing is important and, like, I should use it while I have it. Like, the only time, like, it's been a waste, I would say, has been when I fought, Tidus, Waka, and, Selfie, and lost them. Alright. So now you're supposed to head to, the 3rd district, but, what I'm going to do is quickly show, a little thing I only recently discovered, actually.
Come on!
Alright, got these guys taken care of. Yeah, I'm skipping over some fights. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so we're gonna talk to Leon. The 1st district is secure. If you run into trouble, come back here. Yeah, so, like you said, this place is safe, so if you need to, you can come back here. But if you talk to Aerith... So you're the Keyblade Master. Please be careful. You get a Mega Potion, and that will heal you and all of your party members when you get them. I guess I spoiled the fact that there are party members. The 1st district is all clear, but I don't know about the 3rd district. Unfortunately, you can't get to the 3rd district from this area, so... Yeah, I didn't know that if you come back here and you talk to Aerith, you actually get that, item. I didn't even know Aerith was here and that you can meet her at this point. But that Mega Potion will be very useful later on. Could even be useful now if you, want it to be. But I just wouldn't... Personally, I wouldn't waste it. Oh yeah, so, I should probably explain how enemy combat encounters work in this game. They work by a system of every 2 loading screens. So since we only went to the 1st district, areas that we've already cleared out aren't going to respawn. If, like, say we went inside a shop, and then we went back here, then the enemy, like, groups would replenish. But because we didn't do that, and we only went to the 1st district, the enemy groups haven't fully replenished themselves. Not like anybody cared or asked, but I just wanted to explain that just because, I don't know, I am speaking for the metaphorical nitpicker that doesn't exist because, you know, very few people watch these, but I like to explain stuff for me, at least. Anyways, this is a direction that will lead us to 3rd district, as we can see from that sign back there. Man, like the little subtle animations that they give these Heartless is just really, really cool. Like it adds so much character to them, and I like that. Like, you know, you're probably not going to notice them all that much, but like seeing the little soldier do his little stance thing, it's cool.
Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get him! Goofy!
Okay.
And now we are joined by party members. So that Mega Potion could be pretty useful, actually, depending on if you if things got really dicey. But with Donald and Goofy working together with you now, it's actually not going to be too bad. it's time for the next boss. This guy is called the Guard Armor. He's very colorful. And he has a lot of moving parts. And as you can see, they kind of like separating stuff.
Come on!
And we can break them and you get a lot of HP Lord, so if you're low on potions, don't be afraid to use them. Each individual body part has its own HP bar, so you have to be aware of that. And you have to destroy all of them before you can destroy them, which makes sense, I guess. This fight is actually getting a little dicey. Alright, sorry I'm not talking so much. It's still kind of hard to translate like my internal monologue X-wordly. So, but here's coming up to the cutscene, so I have an excuse not to talk. It's a sad little irony, like when it's the cutscenes, that's when I want to talk the most, but when it's not, that's when, you know, I get quiet and everything, so, but anyways, we won, hooray, and we get, usually you get an accessory for beating, bosses, so that's cool.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the kid.
Bad Donald.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your...
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh?
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
Yeah, you gotta look funny, like us. Whoa.
This boat runs on happy faces.
Happy?
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it?
Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all bilge rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Ooh, I wonder who all these people are.
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
Make sure you're prepared for the journey ahead of you. You don't know how far the Heartless have spread. Check out the shops here, they've got some pretty neat stuff. This is from all of us. 500 money. Spend it as you see fit. And this is from Leon. This is what you get for beating him, so hooray, we kicked your butt. Good luck! I hope you find your friends. Look out for each other. Keep your spirits up. The Gummy ship is outside that gate. You can teleport to the Gummy ship from save points. Open the save menu and select Gummy ship. Not all save points let you board the Gummy ship. The what? That's our ship. Wait till you see it. Hold on. Sora, this is for you. Obtain the power of fire. Learn the magic spell fire. Select magic to cast spells. To cast quickly, assign spells to the shortcut buttons in the customized menu. Casting spells consumes MP, use ethers, or strike enemies will replenish the MP bar. Now you can use magic too. Goofy, give them that other thing. What? You know. Oh, yeah. Sora learned dodge roll. Activate abilities by equipping them. Some abilities are used by pressing square. Others work automatically. Equip them in the abilities menu. Activating them requires AP. Abilities allow you to do all sorts of things. Guess we should look for them along the way, huh? Okay, is that it? Let's get going. Not till we're ready. I'm sorry, that voice is horrible. Well, I see big adventures coming their way. Looks like it's up to me to keep track of it all in my journal. So yeah, we now have access to Jiminy's journal, which will explain what's happened so far in the story, and also explain various characters, so that way you have an idea of who they are. Huey's the red one, Dewey's the blue one, and Louie's the green one. Sorry, I just wanted to get that clear and out of the way. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go straight to a save point. We're going to learn what this is. I wonder what it is. This is a Trinity mark. They appear in many places. Only the blue ones react in the beginning. Sora, Donald, and Goofy can perform various Trinity moves besides these marks. Basically, there are little collectibles that we can find and that they'll change the world and give us little bonuses and stuff. Another one of those things where the world design encourages you to explore and interact with the world after you've been to a place. So I want to show off something really quickly before we save the game. So, I want you to take a look with me right up here. One, there's a chest that we can't get to yet. But two, if you look up there, see that chimney? Now, we're gonna go inside here.
See ya!
One, we've lit a fire in the fireplace, and now it feels so much more snug and comfy. But we're also going to come up here and turn around, and ta-da! It's billowing smoke, and it's small and subtle, but they didn't need to do that. But it's really cool to me that they did. Anyways, I'm going to leave you with that little moment of me geeking out. I'm going to save the game here. And we are going to call it good for the whole stream/episode. So this is probably the third episode of the Let's Play that's going to be up on YouTube. Thanks for watching and tuning in. This has been a little bit of a long process, I think close to about like 2 hours in total for me. I've had a lot of fun. I'm happy I'm doing this. I feel so much more comfortable about talking and being on camera now than I was when I started this, so I feel really cool about it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. Thanks for tuning in and watching. My name is Doug. I'm happy you're here. Be sure you take care of yourself and that you have a good one. Thank you.